very good. Very interesting. He's clearly been through it. We'll say that. I don't know what he's been through, and neither does he. And you'll see in the interview that I don't know what he's been through. You won't know because he doesn't know. He ended up in Moscow for the better part of a year in a coma. And how that happened, it's kind of anyone's guess. He's got many autoimmune disorders. He's a brilliant guy, very smart guy, but he's got many autoimmune disorders, and there's many issues. And his family, they all have the same autoimmune disorder. The cure is pork fat. The cure is just meat.
Warning, I think Jordan Peterson is evil.
One of the things that both Michaela and I noticed was that when we restricted our diet and then ate something we weren't supposed to, the reaction to eating what we weren't supposed to was absolutely catastrophic.
What did you do? What did you switch to? Or what did you eat, rather?
Well, the worst response, I think we're allergic to, or allergic, whatever the hell this is, having an inflammatory response to something called sulfites. And we had some apple cider that had sulfites in it, and that was really not good. Like, I was done for a month. That was the first time I talked to Sam Harris.
That was really not good. I was done for a month because I had some apple cider with sulfates in it. Okay? Pay attention. Listen to this.
That was really not good. Like, I was done for a month. That was the first time I talked to Sam Harris.
You were done for a month?
Oh, yeah. It took me out for a month. It was awful.
Really?
Yeah. So I would say,
so this is right before this whole truth conversation with Sam Harris that got stuck in the mud. During.
So I think the day I talked to Sam was like the worst day of my life. Not because of talking to Sam, but it was
just physical.
Oh, Jesus, I was so dead. But I didn't want to not do it. Because
apple cider, like what was it doing?
Sulfites in it.
What was it doing to you?
Oh, it produced an overwhelming sense of impending doom.
It produced an overwhelming sense of impending doom? For 1 month. Listen, this gets crazier.
And I seriously mean overwhelming. Like, there's no way I could have lived like that if that would have lasted for... See, Michaela knew by that point that it would probably only last a month, and I was like...
A month?
Yeah,
from
a month.
Fucking cider?
Oh, I didn't sleep that month. I didn't sleep for 25 days.
I didn't sleep for 25 days. Impending doom, didn't sleep for 25 days. This is Dr. Jordan Peterson, your hero. Sven.
I didn't sleep at all. I didn't sleep at all for 25 days.
How is that possible?
I'll tell you how it's possible. You lay in bed, frozen in something approximating terror for 8 hours, and then you get up.
Oh my!
What? What? You lay in bed, frozen in terror for 8 hours, and then you get up. The left should use this against him.
Welcome to the Michaela Peterson podcast, episode 9.
I'm bleeding.
The past year was the worst year of my life. Both of my parents almost died repeatedly. First my mom, then my dad.
Okay.
You can't make this up. It's been insane.
Oh.
I'm writing about it in more detail. It'll be in my book. And I have spent every day for the last 6 months trying to find my dad help, looking everywhere, traveling around the world. So this is a brief podcast with my dad about what happened to him and my family in the last year. This was a very difficult interview. It flattened both of us the evening we recorded it. Dad's been in the public eye for years now, and his sudden disappearance was definitely noticed. He disappeared due to a benzodiazepine dependency.
This is her song.
Yeah, listen to her song. This is Michaela's song, straight out of fucking, where did she go to meet Tate?
Russia. Bulgaria.
Straight out of Bulgaria. Listen to it, and imagine Michaela doing the Peterson at the club. Do the Peterson.
Romania.
Yeah, this is fucking Romanian as shit. Where can you even get... This is their latest song on the radio in Romania right now.
Hi, Dad.
Woo!
Hi, kiddo.
Oh.
It's really nice to be doing a family update with you rather than about you.
Yeah, well, it feels like a good thing from this end of the universe.
And you're dressing like a Bond whore for him? Why? So he could salivate over that? He basically replaced his wife with his daughter. He might as well put question marks over this jacket. He's such a con man. Oh.
I spent last January with you in Zurich at a hospital.
Zurich?
When we were there, you and I and Andre, your husband, ate something that didn't agree with any of us.
This old tale.
Had a very severe reaction.
Oh, it was the food. And if it weren't for those meddling appetizers, I would have gotten away with it.
I don't know if I was any more seriously affected than you or not, but I was freezing cold for about a month. I couldn't get warm no matter how much I wore.
You were freezing cold for a month, then you might be a reptile. Sorry.
I don't think I slept at all for something on the order of 3 weeks.
Yeah, people like you went on Joe Rogan and talked about a sulfite reaction you had and how you didn't sleep, and people commented that it's not possible to stay awake for that long. But if you actually look into sodium metabisulfite,
metabisulfite,
the symptoms that we experienced aren't unheard of. There are papers.
Well, it's also impossible to stay awake voluntarily that long. That's not the same as not being able to sleep. Those are very, very different things. Whatever. It's possible that when I was laying there...
I don't want my intellectual saying whatever.
I was just thinking that exact same thing. You don't say whatever to us.
Hey, it was either not sleeping or I couldn't sleep, as if...
When we went back to Toronto, our family physician prescribed benzodiazepines, which are often used as a sleeping aid and an anti-anxiety medication, and something called Zopiclone. I developed symptoms that I now recognized were associated with its use. Weakness on my left side and like a feeling of detachment from people.
Oh, watch this, guys. He's pretty good. I, Andrew Tate, by the way, remember when I introduced the world to Andrew Tate. Listen, you could hear my voice. He's watching me. Great job, guys.
Oh, wait, we're talking about me now.
Thing about this, I don't know how people know about this guy. Mr. Plenty, is that his name?
Mr. Plenty, that's my name.
Oh, shit!
Mr. Plenty! I was live on YouTube and someone said, hey, this radio station are calling you a dickhead. And I was like, oh, well, that's you. That's how it normally goes.
Typical.
That's what normally happens. So I'm very prepared for the lion's den.
Well, the lion's lair, yeah, very good. So Michaela comes to Romania, and why does she meet with you? What's going on with you and Michaela?
Nothing's going on as such. She's in Romania anyway. She had some business in Romania.
Back to rating her, I'd give her a 4.2 out of 10 as far as looks.
You're a very cruel man.
That's not cruel. That's very high for her, I would say. She's a regular person.
It flawlessly, so it all depends on...
So that's all I could get out of you about Michaela.
Afraid so, friend. Okay. Afraid so.
So I want to let you know everything I was saying was a setup. I was kidding. We do not like you at all. Obviously, you're a goof. However, I will say this. Your eyes, looking at the man in the eye right now,
they're alluring.
You actually, because, you know, this is all a gag. Obviously, you're a fool. You're a joke. Okay, we are all laughing at you. We're going to be making fun of you for years to come. But I'm looking at your eyes. You actually seem like a very sweet young boy, almost, in your eyes. You're not a scary scam artist. Gotta look at your eyes. You know, you almost look like you're going to cry.
How old would you say I was when you say young boy? Do I look
27.
No, I'm older than that. But that's good. That's good that I look youthful. You know.
So we saw you do a spin. You don't have to worry about us. Listen, we're after Michaela. We're not after you, okay? Sit up, clean your room, and fuck off, faggot! Goodbye! You've been punked. Get out of here.
That was shit. That was whack.
You're still here.
That was their attempt at was rubbish.
You're finished. Oh my God, there he goes. Andrew Tate, everybody. Very, very nice. Whoa. I got one. I got him again. Because of Michaela Peterson, we were doing a little investigation on the Meat Queen, and we see this picture of the two of them in Romania. But I'm thinking about this picture last week after all the stuff, you know, Tate's in jail now, all these bad tapes about Tate are coming out. And now I'm thinking back, why was Jordan Peterson's daughter, Michaela, visiting Andrew Tate?
Hi everyone. It's been months since we've given an update on Jordan or my family's health. And it's time for one, so here it is. The last year has been extremely difficult for our family. Dad was put on a low dose.
And immediately runs into dad instead of my dad. When you're talking to him, you could go, hey dad, how you doing? Hi dad, it's nice to see you. But when you're talking to someone else, you don't go, dad was up for hours. You go, my dad.
Dad was put on a low dose of a benzodiazepine a few years ago for anxiety following an extremely severe autoimmune reaction to food. Endless, irresistible restlessness bordering on panic and an inability to sit still.
I've got panic.
The reaction made him suicidal. After several failed treatment attempts...
The reaction made him feel suicidal? Then you don't get to write 12 easy steps.
Medical benzodiazepine detox, which we were only able to find in Russia. The decision to bring him to Russia was made in extreme desperation. Neither our family nor the doctors here believe that this is a case of psychological addiction.
Oh.
We're extremely lucky and grateful that he's alive.
Why Russia? Why Russia? That's insane.